don't know. You just can't really say it's the same, man. Like 13 touchdowns. What 13 touchdowns mean? 13 touchdowns don't mean nothing.
That means a lot, bro. Yeah, you run in between the tackles. It's hard touchdown. That's in between the tackles. That's in between the tackles without an offensive line, without a quarterback, where the other 11 players on the opposite side of the ball knowing that you're going to get the ball.
Knowing you're going to get the ball? Shit, everybody is expected to pass every freaking, like, every single play.
With a backup quarterback, last year my quarterback only threw 13 times.
Yeah, I get it.
You want somebody to tote the mail like the old school. You want somebody to like 25, 30 carries. That's not. Johnson ain't gonna happen anymore, man. Johnson sound like the old man telling you to get off his lawn, man. What? So it's a new generation, Johnson. You know, you gotta switch it up.
But look who's winning though. Look who's winning. Alabama. Alabama is the number one team, no doubt, in the country. And what do? They have a back that carry the mail, and they play spectacular defense. So I might be an old man, but the old man formula still works, bro.
But look what Nick Saban did. Nick Saban went and hired Lane Kiffin as the offensive coordinator to institute a new offense because he knew the old way wasn't working.
But he's still pro style guy though. He's still pro style guy. If you look at his lineage, look at his daddy. What's the whole philosophy of that cover two? You know that. I mean, I'm not saying that he's a defensive mind, but what is the whole philosophy of Dungy? What is the whole philosophy of Lovie Smith? Because that's the same family. Rob Marinelli. You play excellent defense, you run the ball, and you create turnovers. So Lane Kiffin he's a good offensive mind, but he's not. He's still conservative when it comes to offense. He's not 5, 6 wide every freaking play and up tempo Chip Kelly ass offense all the time. He's still the same philosophy. Play good defense, run the ball, have a good running game, and play action, whatever.
But let me ask you a question, Johnson. Okay, this day and age, the rules are made for the quarterback and the
right.
offense. So if the rules are made for the quarterback and the offense and the receiver, you can't touch a receiver now. You can't touch a quarterback now. So why would you keep running the ball when why won't you quarter to the rules that help you?
But it's like anything. It's psychology. It's like psychology. If you can line up, just like you remember the end of the LSU game versus Alabama, when you can line up and you can run the ball down somebody's throat, it makes a big difference. Like when Ohio State played Alabama last year, when they can line up with Ezekiel Elliott and run the ball, and they know the run is coming, it makes a big, big difference when you can do that. That takes you to a whole nother level.
Well, let me ask you a question. LSU did the same thing. What happens when you run up against a team that's going to load up that box and you can't run?
Well, they loaded up the box on Alabama, and they still ran the ball. I'm just saying there's a difference between the big boys and the little boys. That's what I'm saying. You got to distinguish yourself.
You still on that, Johnson?
What?
You still on? I'm just saying. I just jumped back in the conversation. I'm hearing what you're saying. You still on? See the thing like what Fair was saying. You still on the same situation about how back in the '90s, how the okay, let's put it. You love a big back, right?
No. It's not. I love a big back, but it's just like It's like the rules of the game. There's a rule. There's rules of the game. The rules of the game is you got to establish a run game. You have to, regardless of if you cannot take it to another level unless you establish a run game. There's no team that's going to win the national championship passing. Like if you look at last year, Ezekiel Elliott could run the ball. They can also pass the ball. If you look at the year before with Dalvin Cook and not Dalvin Cook, but with your boy Williams, they like Florida State could run the ball, and they could run the ball effectively every game. But you can't win.
What you're saying, though, Johnson, is this: I
Mm-mm.
What I'm trying to say, you can run the ball from a spread offense.
No.
You can run the ball from an option. You can run the ball from all this. As long as you running that ball, you consistently getting your first down. The game has changed, bro. It ain't line up in a I formation.
No, I'm not saying that. I understand that. I really understand the whole aspect of it. But what I'm saying is nobody can do it though. I mean, there's people that can do it, but unless you can do it on a consistent basis, huh?
You have to change the offense because the defense is so different now, man. Defenses are so different now, bro.
Dog, you got to change the offense, but one thing that doesn't change, if you can carry the mail on any defense, whether they got 8 in the box or they got 6 in the box, you're gonna win games. Period.
That works sometimes, but look at the NFL level. You know, if you want to go to there, if you're not passing the ball at the NFL level, you're not winning.
What are you talking about, man? If you look at Seattle, so who carried Seattle to the championship? It was Russell Wilson running the ball, and it was Marshawn Lynch running the ball. If you look at Carolina, Carolina's 10-0 right now, and what are they doing? They're running the ball. Cam Newton's running the ball. James Stewart is running the ball. They're playing good defense.
What do they have though? Athletic quarterback, right?
Right? Running the ball. It makes a difference.
What I'm saying though, he's basically another running back.
Man.
Those kind of offense. He's basically another running back. But you have to, and that's when the tight end come in the game and becomes more of a primary receiver in those kind of offenses. He makes a point.
Yeah, he makes it. Yeah, but
that's what happens.
but at the end of the day, it comes down to this: why did they beat the Packers? Why did they beat the Packers? They didn't finesse the Packers. What they did? They didn't finesse them. Man. All right. So you're trying to tell me, okay? So the argument you guys are trying to make that is that you can be 100% just pass the ball and still win the game.
You gotta be balanced. What I'm trying to say is this day and age, the pass will do you better than the run. But you need the running game.
No.
But the way that the rules are, like I'd rather have me a Peyton Manning than Adrian Peterson.
You would have a Peyton Manning versus
Well, I'd rather have Tom Brady than
dog. The Vikings right now are 7-3. If you look up their lineup, if you look at their personnel, there shouldn't be a 7-3 team. And you look, and Adrian Peterson is leading the league in rushing. He's leading the lead in rushing, over 100 yards in rushing a game. And they would not be what they are if it wasn't for Adrian Peterson. So nah, I'd rather have a type flight. What?
Can that take you to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it could take you to the Super Bowl.
Nah. I don't think running back to the Super Bowl in the NFL. Just come out Adrian Peterson side. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, can Minnesota go to the Super Bowl? Can Minnesota win a Super Bowl?
Well, they have a defense in the running game to go to a Super Bowl, but
But let me ask you a question. What happens when they get down to touchdown? You still gonna run the ball? You down 2 scores in the second half?
well, maybe I don't know, man. That's an interesting question. But anyways, man, let's get back to Florida State, man. We ran a tangent. Like, hey, so what do you Fed, man? What do you think the spread? I mean, what do you think you guys are gonna win by if you win? That's a big if.
I'll give Florida State some credit because I ain't gonna lie, they do got the number one scoring defense in the country. I think it's the only team in the country that haven't allowed a opponent to score more than 20 points. I believe more than 20 or 30. But I think the score will be like 24-16 sort of.
What's your prediction, Donald?
Yeah, 24. I look at it. I'm saying 24-17. 24-17. Around the same because I feel like if it ain't because I think we will be able to score touchdowns
Yeah.
And it's gonna probably come down to a field goal kick or something.
No doubt, man.
It ain't gonna be no blowout. Ain't gonna be no blowout.
Man. Anyways, man, hey, man, I appreciate you guys coming in, man. It looks like the wifey is fucking playing music in the background. Like I gotta wrap this motherfucker up or something. Yeah, we supposed to do the duties, man. But anyways, man, before we get off of that, man, hey, you know what? I gotta say, man, I got a really good interview, man, with Pyro, man. Check it out. No Cupcake Zone, man. Dog, we made a movie the other night, man. It was a real interesting conversation, man. Fed, you Haitian, so you can relate to a lot of things that we were talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's coming soon, man. But anyways, man, you got anything to plug, man? I know you got businesses going and shit like that, man. Hey, plug your business, man. There might be one customer, man, that make you that $500,000 sale, man. Go ahead and plug something, man.
Yeah, Naples investment properties, cash for houses, any area, any condition, any prices. If you have a house that you're trying to sell, of a house that you want to sell, just call me and we can arrange something.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, but a real quick question, man. A lot of people be, very self-conscious and worried about credit and all that stuff like that, man. Can you talk about some loopholes or some ways that if people can get into houses? You know what I'm saying? If they don't have the flies of credit or whatever.
Yeah, well, there's a couple different avenues. I know the USDA, they're giving out loans for people whose credit scores may not be that well. I think they're going as low as 580, 540. They'll work with you, and the USDA, they give loans with zero down payment. You can always check out their website, and the FHA is always helping people out, build up their credit, and give you low down payments. I think right now FHA down payments, I think 3.5% to 5%. I think.
Yeah.
So there's different avenues. You don't have to have. The market is starting out right now, so you don't have to have extra credit to buy a home these days. That's something that people. That's a misconception right now that you have to have extra credit to buy a home. But nah.
You guys heard it.
I gotta get with you.
Yeah, you guys heard it, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if your credit game ain't up to par, man, but your money game is up to par, you got some money saved or whatever, man. Holla at Fed, man. How can they find you, Fed?
They can find me on Facebook, FedZone. You can hit my website out, cashforhouses.florida.com, or you can hit my Facebook page, Naples Investment Properties.
Oh, no doubt, man. Hey, you guys hit Fed up, man. Hey, Pyro, man. I gotta say, man. Hey, I really didn't believe that I would have some songs stuck in my head, man. But a couple of your songs, man, just fuck with your music, and we did that podcast with each other and shit like that, man. Your shit, I gotta give you props, man. Your shit does stick in motherfuckers' heads, man. Why you playing games? That shit been stuck in my head fucking all goddamn day, bro. That one song that you got with Sauce Millie been stuck in my head, man. Hey, man, plug your shit, man. Where can they find you, man?
Where they can find me, matter of fact, you want to check out any kind of music you want to download, go to zoboymusic.com. That's music, M-U-Z-I-K. You can find all the last CD that I drop, or you can download any song you like. You can, of course, check me out on Facebook, Pyro Joseph. I'm also on SoundCloud. Check out Pyro on SoundCloud. Everything is Pyro. So, like I said, man, I'm just trying to do good quality music. Just trying to get everybody to give you 4 minutes of your time to check out some of my music.
So, boy, music. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with that shit, man. Anyways, man, we finna sign off, man. It's your boy Triple Black, man. Thank you for listening to No Cupcake Zone. Hey, man, both y'all, man, we gotta do this again, man.
We gotta do it when I'm not working.
Okay, man. So you gonna go in, man?
I can really get it. Feds about this Florida Gators. Anyway, where y'all watching the game at?
Hey, man, I don't even know, man. What?
I'm trying to check out Bo Campus or something.
Bo Campus?
I'm not even early though.
Man, hey, dog, we gotta plug some shit that's in the Haitian or black community.